Hello everybody and welcome to Pathfinder Plays. So, I am playing Battlefield 1 again. This is my first time back on this game since Battlefield 5. Ew, it's just such a completely different game. It feels so strange. I mean, it's still a really fluid game and I really enjoy it. But like, man. So, I guess let's talk about Battlefield 5. Let's talk about Battlefield 5. So, I love the game. It's smooth. I think it's more difficult. Some may disagree, and that's okay. I'm just talking about me personally, but I think the game is more difficult just because of a couple things. The time to kill is super short. The ammo situation, obviously, you don't have nearly as much ammo to just throw down range, you know. The health situation, you don't regen health all the way, which I'm fine with all of these, honestly, I am. It makes you need to make certain tactical decisions that you haven't had to make, really, in another Battlefield game. I think it's a step in the right direction. I mean, you know, like, Battlefield wants to compete with the more hardcore genre of shooters, which is exactly where the industry is going. I mean, you look at things like Insurgency, and then Insurgency Sandstorm, which is coming out, and you see how much people are actually enjoying this game, even though it's an indie game that is competing with the AAA games. Let that sink in. Insurgency Sandstorm is an independent developer game that is competing directly with AAA titles. Like, that's a big deal for them to make that big of an impact on the gaming industry. It's really impressive. And Battlefield sees that, and they're like, yo, we need to make this a bit more hardcore. And obviously, Insurgency is not the only one. I mean, you have stinking Rainbow Six Siege. Like, very hardcore in its own right. Very hardcore. You know, the time to kill in that game is just so small. But yet, it's blowing up. It's blowing up, and it's a few years old, you know? And it keeps getting more popular. They keep releasing new content for it. And it makes that much of a difference. Hardcore shooters are by far going to take over the gaming market, I believe. Some things I did not like about Battlefield 5, and it has nothing to do with the difficulty of it, because I just need to get good. Shotgun. And obviously everyone's talking about this. Is the res system, you know? It's the revive system. Like, I get the bleed out screen, I do. And I actually like the idea of it. I like being able to look around. Thank you. I like being able to look around while I'm downed. And I like being able to call for help while I'm downed. You know, you have to wait anyways in the other Battlefield games. You might as well be able to look around and, you know, see what your surroundings are, give you something to do. However, my main issue is that you're not able to skip it. Alright, so you die, and it takes like what, 8 to 10 seconds maybe for the circle to finally finish going all the way around. And then you go back to the squad screen, which is fine. You get to choose where you want to revive at. But then there's someone here. Hold on. Ah. But then, so say you're down, and there's no one in your squad near you, but there's a medic who's not on your squad near you, which means that he can resurrect you. If a squad wipe happens, if your entire squad gets killed, that cancels your revive sequence. That's what does it. Even if that medic was coming towards you to resurrect you, to revive you, if somebody across the map dies in your squad, and that's the squad wipe, you don't get that revive. Which I think that's just silly. You can't skip it whenever there's nobody around you, but it skips it for you if the guy across the map from you who isn't playing squad-based dies, and you get almost, it seems, you get punished for it. That doesn't make sense to me. Another thing that's kind of annoying is how long it takes. Like, I get it, you know, hardcore, that's fine. But, like, it takes so long, and you're so exposed when reviving somebody. Like, it's not even funny, man. Like, the odds of you getting shot while trying to revive somebody is pretty good. Honestly, it is. Oh, I got him. I mean, those are just a couple things, you know. The game's still playable with all those in it. I just don't think it's as enjoyable, just because I feel like it takes away from the gameplay, because, like, say you die, like, 5 times in a match. That's like 50 seconds that you're left just waiting, you know. The immersion's gone. The pace that you were going is gone. It's like you have to reset every time you die, kind of thing. Like, not just like your player, but whoa, not just your player. Of course he's sitting there, but like your own mindset, because you're separated from the battle for so long that you have to like force yourself to like stay in there. You know, you can't get right back into the thick of it. And maybe I'm just being stupid. You know, maybe I'm missing the bigger picture here. But those are just my thoughts while I was playing the alpha. You know. But anyways, let's get back to the gameplay. I'm not doing too amazing right now because I've been talking, but you know, that's okay. Oh, that is... That is a lot of commotion going on right now. Hey, we won. Happy days. Alright, well, I guess this was more of a, discussion video, I suppose, than a gameplay video, which is fine, because everybody does gameplay videos. I guess another thing is, I know it's not a big deal, but I got 25 subscribers now. And, that's not a lot at all. I realize this. However, that's still 25 people who chose to subscribe to me of their own free will, which means they enjoy my content enough to actually sit through it. And that means a lot. So, 7 slots and the others, I thank you very much for your subscriptions. Don't hesitate to DM me on Twitter or anything else like that. Give me suggestions of videos or, you know, ideas or whatever you want, alright? As far as I'm concerned, y'all are the foundation of this channel and what it could be, and the idea of that is very exciting. So, subscribe, If you really want to see more, leave a comment of what you think about the Battlefield 5 res situation or anything else that you notice if you played the alpha. And I'll try to get back to you. Path out.